Donald Trump is on his way to Alaska for a very important meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. This summit has caught a lot of attention because it comes at a time when the world is watching closely, especially with the ongoing war in Ukraine. Many people are wondering why Alaska was chosen for this meeting and what this summit could mean for the future of the relationship between the United States and Russia. So, let's take a closer look at what's going on and why this is such a big deal. Alaska is a unique place for a meeting like this. It's right next to Russia, just across the Bering Strait, which makes it a symbolic spot for talks between the two countries. Alaska has a history of being a place where important discussions and military plans have happened before. Choosing Alaska shows that this meeting is serious and could have a big impact. The timing is also very important. The war in Ukraine is still going on, and tensions between the US and Russia are high. This meeting could either help calm things down or make the situation more complicated. The stakes are really high. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has caused a lot of problems around the world. Many countries, including the US, have put sanctions on Russia and are supporting Ukraine in different ways. Now, with Trump stepping in to meet Putin, people are curious about what he hopes to achieve. Trump has always had a different style when it comes to dealing with Russia and Putin. Some people think he might be able to make progress where others have failed, while others worry that this meeting could cause more problems. To understand why this is so important, it helps to remember that meetings between US and Russian leaders have often been key moments in history, sometimes helping to reduce tensions and sometimes making things worse. Over the years, meetings between the US and Russia have been very important. During the Cold War, leaders from both sides met to try to avoid war and control weapons. More recently, these talks have focused on things like arms control and trying to solve conflicts peacefully. This meeting in Alaska is being watched by many people around the world because it could change how the two countries get along. It's a chance for Trump and Putin to talk directly and maybe find some common ground. But it's also a risky move because if things go wrong, it could make the situation worse. Donald Trump's way of handling diplomacy is different from most politicians. He often breaks the usual rules and likes to do things his own way. In the past, he has shown both respect and criticism toward Putin. Trump has said many times that he wants to improve the relationship between the US and Russia and that talking is better than fighting. But some people don't trust him and think he might have other reasons for this meeting. They wonder if this is really about peace or if it's more about politics and trying to gain attention. One of Trump's main goals is to help stop the war in Ukraine. Many people hope that this meeting will lead to peace and save lives. Supporters say Trump cares about ending the fighting and wants to bring people together. But there are also many critics who don't believe he can do this. They point to past problems and scandals, like the ongoing questions about the Epstein files, which make it hard for some people to trust him. These issues make the whole situation more complicated and add to the debate about whether this summit will be successful. Negotiating with Putin is not easy. Putin is known for being very smart and careful in his decisions. Some people say Trump might not be ready for this kind of challenge and that Putin is playing a much more complex game. Others think Trump's straightforward style could work in his favor. The world is watching closely to see if this meeting will lead to real progress or if it will just be another missed chance. There is a lot at risk, and the outcome is uncertain. If the summit goes well, it could be a big win for everyone. It might help reduce the fighting in Ukraine and improve the relationship between the US and Russia. This could lead to more cooperation on other important issues around the world. But if it doesn't go well, it could make things worse and increase tensions. Trump's ability to handle this meeting will be tested, and many people are waiting to see what happens next. People have very different opinions about this summit. Some are hopeful and praying for peace, while others are very critical of Trump and don't believe in his intentions. Many comments online mention the Epstein files, showing that some people are still focused on other controversies connected to Trump. There are also jokes and sarcastic remarks, which show how divided people are about this topic. This mix of opinions shows how complicated it is to talk about Trump and his role in world politics. The media is also playing a big role in how people see this meeting. Some news outlets say this is a brave step toward peace, while others call it a distraction or a political stunt. This makes it hard for people to know what to believe. It's important to look for facts and understand the bigger picture. This meeting is not just about two leaders talking. It's about what their words and actions mean for the whole world. This summit also makes us think about the future of peace and security in the world. There are many conflicts happening right now, and meetings like this are important to try to solve problems without fighting. Even if this meeting doesn't solve everything, it reminds us that talking and negotiating are necessary steps to avoid more violence. The hope is that leaders can find ways to work together and make the world safer. As this story develops, it's important to remember the people affected by the war in Ukraine. Many have lost their homes and loved ones, and any progress toward peace would be a huge relief. At the same time, the controversies and criticisms remind us that leadership is complicated and not everyone agrees on the best way forward. This meeting in Alaska is a reminder that every decision in international relations matters, and the whole world is watching closely. Let's hope for the best and keep following the updates.